Queen Naomi Jubilates as all the staffs working with the king in the palace are mandated to take an oath of secrecy for her safety. You know, this is indeed a good news. That is, if it is going to solve the problem, because to me, I don't know what to say. Anyway, guys, before we dive into the gist, you're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time, and I really appreciate you for always being part of my channel. Thank you so much. My God will bless you. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, okay? And turn on the notification bell, and please always give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate you for doing that for me. My God will bless you. According to the information, some time ago we heard that Deji of Akure and Ooni of Ife's father called him and tell him why it looks as if all his efforts are not bearing any fruit, because recently we do know that the king have been making a lot of effort to see that he unites with Queen Naomi, even to the point of bringing her back to the palace. But looking at it, it looks as if what he is doing is not working out for him. But this is happening because I believe some of the information that are not supposed to be out there are out there, and the wives and some other elders who are working against him are using those information against him, because I know say people cannot work against you without having your information, you know. And this last one, we heard that Queen Naomi will be returning back to the palace by June 2nd. A lot of people have frowned at that information being in the public domain, because we do know that the wives, they are not going to keep quiet over that. And that is why a lot of people blame the king for letting the information out. And they said his father and the Deji of Akure called him and they advised him that if you want things to start working out for you with Queen Naomi, you should learn to keep certain information secret. Some of these things that you do for Queen Naomi, they are supposed to be secret, you know. And unless that is happening, everything you are planning will not be working out. That was when they said Ooni told them that, look, oh, I am a king. Some of this information you hear outside, I am not the one that is letting them outside. But we do know that a lot of people work with me. You know, most of these people sell the information, you know. And you cannot say who let the information out or who did not let the information out, because there are many people working with the king. The king doesn't wash her clothes. He have laundrymen that, or women that do it. The king did not cook his food. There are people that cook his food. The king does nothing for himself. He has people everywhere who does most of these things. And they will always have information about the king, because he's just a human being. He cannot hide everything to himself. It's not as if he's the one telling the public that, look, oh, see what I've done for Queen Naomi, see what I'm planning to do for Queen Naomi, see what I did and all of that. So these people are the people who are kind of selling the information. And we are talking about staff. What happens to the wives? What happens to the wife who will always bring out their fellow wives, their shortfalls to the public, so that those people will ridicule that one and call them bad names and all of that, just for them to be happy, because they see, they drive happiness seeing that others are falling, you know. So sometimes nobody will blame the king for this information. And we know bloggers, there are many of us who are ready to buy information. Well, no matter what it will cost, they will buy the information just to ensure that they are getting what they want, that they give their viewers what they really want. So somehow it is not the king's making that all the information about him and the Queen Naomi is out there, you know. But right now, what we are hearing is that in order to stop the information from getting out the way it has been going out, you know, they said the king have mandated all the staff working with him, especially those ones that work closely with him, that they are going to take oath of secrecy, so that at least anything he does, especially that has to do with Queen Naomi, will be safe. Because some of the wives, they get those information through those people, you know. But some other people are saying Is it only the staffs that will have to take this oath? What happens to the wives? Because I believe most of the information goes out through the wives. This issue of the last one, the last one they said the king married Buki. We later found out that the information leaks from the palace, and it was all false from Ronke and the Mariam. Is it the staff that does that one? So you see, if there's anything for the king to do, in as much as taking the oath of secrecy is good, but I believe or I think it's not only the staff that should be subjected to do that. The wives too will have to do it. But the problem is, do you think they are going to agree to do it? No. They will not agree. As a matter of fact, even if you make this staff to take the oath, the wives will always find a way out to still get information from them. Because they cannot live without that information. Yes, so they cannot live, because had it been they did not know that Queen Naomi is coming back that June, they wouldn't have been working against time to ensure that it didn't happen. Because they know that Queen Naomi's return simply means that they are going to vacate the palace. But if they are convinced that Queen Naomi is not returning, they will not bother themselves about leaving the palace and all of that. So they said the king have mandated them that they are going to take an oath, because he is a king. He cannot just come and send them on an errand and tell them, I don't want to hear this. So by telling them I don't want to hear this in the public domain simply means that he is afraid of something, or he's afraid of what people will say. Remember, he's a king, a great one at that. So telling his servant I don't want to hear this, it belittles him, you know. And even if when you still see people that will come out and say, please, oh, look at what is happening. But the king said I should not say it outside. That alone is a new topic on its own. So you see, it's not something that the king will be telling his servant. It will belittle him before his servant. So the best thing for them to do is to take that oath. But are they the only ones to take the oath? The wives too, don't you think they will take the oath too? Because this last two information that we got about Queen Naomi, about having miscarriage and the $10,000 that the king sent to her when she went to Singapore, it did not leak from the staff. We heard the information got leaked from Temitokbe. So if the staff take the oath and the wife did not take the oath, we'll still be getting the information. So guys, I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? I don't know what to think about it. Whatever I think, please share with us on the comment section. And please don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. Thank you for always being here. May God bless you. Bye for now. Love you guys.